Right, so the ever-credible Minchiko has given us new details regarding the camera upgrades coming to both the iPhone 14 series and also the iPhone 15 series. And so let's delve into it, but first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. Right, so the first tidbit's not really that groundbreaking to be honest, and that's because Quo reiterates that we should see a new 48 megapixel main sensor with the iPhone 14 Pro. So yes, Quo has mentioned this in the past, and we've heard about this through other sources many times, but of course Quo reiterating it does make the chances of seeing this upgrade a lot higher. And so yes, hooray at last, Apple's upgrading the megapixel count of the main sensor on the iPhone, and that's a key thing to note. This only applies to the main sensor, the ultra-wide, and also the telephoto are staying at the same 12 megapixels we have right now with the iPhone 13 Pro series. Now you may be wondering why Apple's giving us a higher megapixel count with the main sensor on the iPhone, and well, it's really because of 8K video, since of course we're going to see Apple's headset launch next year as well, and that's going to have dual 8K displays, and so of course Apple wants the iPhone to record 8K ProRes video that can be played on this headset. And yes, another important factor to note is of course ProRes. This has been a game changer for iPhone video, and of course we've seen how many pros have been absolutely amazed by the 4K ProRes the iPhone 13 Pro series produces, and so I can see these pros also wanting a mobile camera that can record 8K ProRes. So yes, for those camera pros, I can see the 8K video also being a pretty beneficial upgrade. Though of course some of you guys might be wondering that due to the higher megapixel count and the smaller pixels, low light performance is not going to be that great compared to the 12 megapixel sensor we have right now. Well, that's where this fancy tech called pixel binning comes in, because this allows the sensor to switch to 12 megapixels when it's in low light conditions. And so of course, when there is a lot of light, it'll give you the full 48 megapixel resolution, and then of course in low light conditions, it switches to 12 megapixels. Samsung in fact has a similar system with the Galaxy S21 series, and so yes, do expect the same with the iPhone 14 Pro series. Anyways, moving on to the next tidbit, Quo explains that the Periscope Zoom lens that we were expecting to see with the iPhone 14 series has now been pushed back to the iPhone 15. So in case you don't know, the Periscope Zoom lens is what allows a lot of Android phones to have much higher zoom compared to the iPhone. Take for example the S21 Ultra. This has a 10 times Periscope Zoom lens that of course also allows for 100 times digital zoom. And well, with the iPhone, the max is like 15 times I think, so this pales in comparison to the Android phones on the market, and so many of us are waiting for Apple to give us this Periscope Zoom tech. And so yes, I'm a little disappointed we have to wait another year to get this tech, but then again we are getting a pretty major main camera upgrade with the iPhone 14 series, and so maybe Apple thinks, hey, that's enough for 1 year, let's not give them too many upgrades at once, we need them to be upgrading every year, so let's put the Periscope Zoom on the iPhone 15 series. So yeah, those are pretty much all the camera updates regarding future iPhones, but tell me in the comments below guys, what would be the one camera upgrade you want to see on the iPhone? Anyways, thank you for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the video in the card above on details regarding the M2 iPad Pros, and on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps!